Okay, so I'm going to start off with some chapstick. I always want to moisturize my lips. I didn't put on any sort of moisturizer or primer today because this is a first impression video of my foundation and this setting spray. So what I'm going to do is take a damp Real Techniques sponge and I'm going to mix the L'Oreal Infallible 103 and 105. When I went to the store to buy this, they did not have 104. I've been tanning, so I noticed my neck's a little darker than my face, so I'm just going to mix 103 with just a little bit of 105. And I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Okay, so now that I have all the foundation on and it's all over my face, it dries fairly quickly. It doesn't feel any way at all. Like, it feels pretty dry. It feels light. It's not thick. It doesn't feel thick. I do put some on my ears and blend it down my neck to try to just blend it in because I don't like that line on your jaw. So, but yeah, I like it. It's buildable. And so I'm going to continue putting on the rest of my makeup. So right now I'm going to put on some concealer. I'm going to be using the Instant Age Rewind in the color Light Pale. And this is just to highlight. Bring it down my nose. And I'll put a little on my chin as well today. And I'm just going to blend that out with the pointy side of my Real Techniques sponge. Okay, now that I have my concealer on, I'm going to set it, and I'm going to be using this Airspun loose face powder in the color Naturally Neutral, and I'm using my e.l.f. blush brush for this, and my brushes are a little dirty, so please forgive me. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm going to set the rest of my foundation because that's just how I wear it. Even though this is a first impressions video on the foundation and the setting spray, I'm going to apply my makeup as I usually would, but I am omitting primer and moisturizer just so I can see how the foundation wears alone. So with that, I am going to take my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Matte Finish Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade 230. Okay, after I've done that, I am going to take my BH Cosmetic Bombshell Bronze, and this is a matte bronzer as well, and I'm going to take this, and this is in the color Diva, and I'm going to apply this with my e.l.f. Kabuki face brush. And then I'm going to take my powder brush, nothing on it, and I'm just going to blend everything out, go over everything. I'm going to take this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is in the color Medium Deep. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. angled brush, and I'm going to contour my face. Oh, well, my cheekbones. And then I'm going to apply blush. So I like to use my 10 color professional blush palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm going to take these two colors, this top one and this bottom one, this one and this one, and I'm going to mix the two and apply that to my cheeks. Okay, so now that everything is on my face, I'm going to take this and I'm going to spray my face with it. This is the Loreal Infallible Pro Spray Set. It's a makeup extender setting spray. So I'm just going to take this and bathe myself in it. And I noticed, like, when you spray your face with setting spray, you kind of see some droplets, so I like to go over with my sponge and just kind of press it into the skin to prevent those big droplets that tend to come out of the sprayer. And I'm going to wait for that to dry. I'm going to put on the rest of my face makeup and I'll be right back. My makeup is done. I forgot to show you guys what time it was when I very first started putting my foundation on, and since then I filmed this eye look on a separate video, not this video. So right now it is can you guys see that? 2:30. I'm going to come back throughout the day and show you how the foundation wears. I'm going to go tanning today, so I know it's going to come off on my forehead a little bit because those tanning beds are like hella hot. So, but yeah, other than that, the foundation wears pretty fine. I'll check back in later on in the day and show you guys how the foundation is looking. See you later. Okay, hi guys. So it's been about 7.5 hours. It's 8 o'clock, as you can see, and my foundation's wearing pretty good. I don't see any like blotches opening through, although I can see like my acne is starting to pop through and my acne scarring is like showing through, and I'm starting to get greasy looking in my T-zone. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I even went tanning today and sweated something pretty fierce. So I'll check back in a couple more hours and show you how it looks at the end of the night. Other than that, I'm probably gonna blot and touch up with some face powder, and then after that I will check back in a couple of hours. Bye. Okay guys, so it is now 10:56. I hope you guys can see that. And my foundation looks okay far away. But if you were to come up close, you could kind of see some like spotty patches that are kind of like poking through. My acne scarring is coming through right here, my acne breakout. The redness around my nose, and yeah, but for the most part, I mean, it still looks pretty okay. For 10 hours, I guess that's fine. But I'm gonna get ready for bed, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I was to recommend this foundation, I would definitely say to get it because I have very oily skin, and no foundation really holds up for 10 hours after looking. No holds. Okay, if I was to make a recommendation to you guys about this foundation, it would be to buy it. The foundation, no foundation has really held up on my skin and looked this good after 10 hours. So I would actually give this foundation a thumbs up, and I have very oily skin. I usually have to touch up at least 3 hours after any regular foundation that I put on, so this one I had to wait 8 hours. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.